Hi, it's me. The guy who since adopting a mustache has seriously been considering bleaching his hair or something, just so there's one thing to set him apart visually from the countless other mustache to bespectacled content creators. Also, as if I weren't already getting enough performative male accusations. But I'm a person, not a product, and I like the way it looks, damn it. So sometimes I'll come across a TikTok or Instagram reel like this one.
I need to talk to someone.
You can talk to me.
I'm watching a game though.
Here, let me shut up.
No, I feel bad.
Honey, I can watch the highlights later. Your feelings are more important to me than a game.
Okay, if you're sure.
Of course I'm sure, honey. Come here. You can tell me anything. I'm here for you.
And I'll think, yeah, that's mildly cute and sweet, but it's also very clearly a staged interaction, right? Like, she knew to be recording, he had a perfectly worded response, and he's even wearing 2 separate pieces of Lakers merch to show how big of a fan he is and how big of a sacrifice it is to pause the game to talk to his wife because he's such a nice guy. Surprised they didn't also give him a big foam finger. Another example would be this one.
Perfect. Can you grab the lid?
Yeah.
Again, cute, I guess, but why would they be recording if they didn't already know he was gonna knock the thing over? Like, were they intending to make a TikTok of just successfully filling up the container? One more example.
Honey, lunch is served.
Oh no.
What?
I don't want KFC anymore. I just saw a commercial for McDonald's and I want a double cheeseburger.
Why did I know that this was gonna happen?
Will you please go get it for me?
No, absolutely not.
Please?
No, because I already got it for you. Best husband award goes to me.
Like, yes, if an interaction like that really did occur, it'd be cute, but he didn't know she'd change her mind from KFC to McDonald's, so he got McDonald's, but to be cheeky, he put it in a KFC bag that he conveniently had, and she conveniently was recording at the exact moment he decided to pull this little stunt. And just personally, these being so obviously not authentic makes it so this kind of content just really doesn't do anything for me. Like, yeah, I'm guessing it's pretty easy to come across as cute and endearing when you're deliberately manufacturing cute and endearing scenarios to record. And I expect that other people would feel the same, but then I'll look and see, holy shit, the video has 23 million views, like the population of New York City 3 times over. And then I'll look at the couple's page and see that, understandably from the kind of numbers these videos do, this is how they pay their bills. Making cute, funny videos of their interactions as a couple. Further proof that they're staged, because now I know that there's a financial incentive for them to generate as many of these videos as possible. But as obvious as this all seems to me, it also seems like with the level of success that this content can achieve, that a lot of the people consuming it must be convinced it's authentic. I mean, let's look at the comments on that KFC McDonald's one as an example. Deaf best husband. I love how goofy he is. Seems like he's been taking notes. Damn, he know you so well. He played the reverse card. Like, people are eating this up. I swear, I had to scroll the comments for like 5 whole minutes, passing gems like,
did you know they have curly fries at McDonald's now?
and I'm jealous cause I just have a husband who's drunk 24/7. Before I finally found a comment saying I refuse to believe this is real. And you know, if I saw that in a vacuum, I'd actually think that that was an unnecessary thing to comment because yeah, obviously. But having read all the other responses, I completely understand why someone would, and am now even writing my own comment in video form. Now, to be clear, I'm not really faulting any of these influencer couples for making this kind of content. We live in a capitalist society, and this seems like a pretty harmless way for them to get their bag. I just think that we, as consumers of internet content, need to be doing better with our critical thinking skills, guys. Like, we need to get a handle on being able to identify when a video is obviously staged so we can move on to our next challenge as a species, identifying when it's AI generated. And just incidentally, I think when you realize it's all staged, what I think is the appeal of this genre of content kind of goes out the window. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I assume what people enjoy about this kind of content is that they find it either relatable, as in people in relationships might watch them and think, that is just like something my hubby would do. I'm gonna send it to him. Sorry, I'm trying to be less of an elitist asshole. Or they find them aspirational, so either they watch them and think, I wish I was in a relationship like that, or I wish the relationship that I am in was more like that. Like that one comment I mentioned where someone said their husband was drunk 24/7. It's sad knowing there are people wondering why their relationship can't be seemingly perfect like the ones of these influencers. But here's the thing, because these videos are staged, what we're seeing is not a real relationship. It's just what two people in a relationship came up with to act out that they thought people might enjoy. Given they could be based on actual interactions they had prior, and they probably have a similar chemistry off camera to what they do in the videos. And it'd be great if all these people's relationships were as happy and healthy as they portray in the videos. But at the end of the day, we don't know. All we know is what they decide to show us in these minute-long snippets, and even those are all performed. For all we know, in the raw, unedited footage, they call their spouse the R word for holding the camera wrong. And I guess it's still fine to long for the kind of relationship depicted here, just as long as you know that it's about as realistic as longing for one in an animated movie. Shit, I think you might see more imperfection and strife in those. And maybe people are thinking, I know the videos are staged, but their life still must be so great. They get to make cute videos together for a living. But I wouldn't be so sure. Like historically, when friends or lovers also become business partners, it complicates things. Doesn't mean it can't work for some people, but inevitably when your relationship to someone is also tied to both of your incomes, you're just guaranteeing disagreements that the two of you wouldn't otherwise have. And when the product you're selling is specifically moments between you and your romantic partner, I feel like that's just gonna lead to every authentic cute moment you guys have that's not recorded just becoming inspiration for a potential video. And I just don't know if the financial stability would be worth sacrificing the sanctity of those moments that are so central to the experience of loving someone, you know? Especially in the videos where they act really lovey-dovey and sort of infantilize each other.
You need some lovins. Is everything alright? I love you.
I don't know.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
You crying? When you hurt, I hurt. Everything's gonna be okay. I love you.
Like, yes, even though they're also acting here, I'm assuming this is pretty similar to their behavior in actual moments like this they have together. And I don't know, man, seeing it just kind of makes me uncomfortable. And not because I'm jealous, I just think that this level of vulnerable behavior is something that I would want to keep between me and my partner. Like, in some ways, it almost feels more uncomfortable than if I were just watching them perform the horizontal tango. Not that they keep it a secret how horny for each other they are.
We put a phone in my wife's back pocket while shopping. This is what we caught. Wrong too close. Touching though.
Yeah, we're gonna try for baby right now. Oh, come here.
Like, you know how it's pretty widely discouraged to be too physically affectionate towards your partner in public? Like, when you get to borderline dry humping, it's gonna make the majority of people around you uncomfortable. So I feel it should be equally taboo to post public videos of it, unless it's to a specific site where you're allowed to get really affectionate. But definitely not to the same page that you're posting Don't Pop the Balloon Challenge. I wonder if there would be an audience for that, a couple that documents their entire relationship. Everything from the cutesy family-friendly stuff to the opposite. In the age of parasocial relationships we're living through, I would not be surprised. Speaking of knocking boots, this of course leads to many of these couples having babies. And you know, influencer families and family vloggers are a whole different topic that I feel has been pretty thoroughly covered in the commentary genre, so I won't get into it here. And I will say, a lot of these accounts, even after having kids, keep the content focused mainly on the two of them as a couple, which I respect. But I also do feel like the constant production of these videos would still be a confusing thing for a really young child to witness, especially if their parents' on-camera persona is like really different from their off-camera one.
Not me. Not with no number 2. Are you serious? Chance, I barely got my body bag. My nipples are gonna be pointing at the ground. Are you serious? Bro, I ain't trying to be pregnant again. And I'm starting my career. Are you serious? No.
Like the baby in the back seat can't fully comprehend that their mother is performing there, you know? But I again don't want to sound like I'm judging these couples too harshly. I worry I came down too hard on that red-haired couple specifically. They just happen to have a lot of good examples of what I wanted to talk about. And I especially don't want to sound like I'm judging people who might enjoy this content. I just personally don't get the appeal. I find it a little peculiar, and I need to know I'm not alone in that. Like, it's already borderline impossible to escape comparing your life to the lives of others that you see on social media. That's something that I personally really need to work on. I feel most unloved when it's a sorority girl's birthday. That was a tweet I saw at one point, not my original joke. But we cannot let ourselves compare our lives to blatant make-believe like what these influencer couples put out. Now, to close out this video, I just wanted to talk about 2 more videos featuring couples that I have seen on my feed multiple times and always get tons of views that are so blatantly fake. Any person that doesn't realize that should frankly be ashamed.
Your wiener's the size of a Tic Tac.
That's why your breast smells so good.
Hey, come here.
Like, really, guys, it even sounds like it could be the mom voicing the off-screen bully character.
Your wiener's the size of a Tic Tac.
And then this one.
All right, let's go. LeBron,
James,
Chris,
Paul,
Travis,
Scott,
Justin,
Timberlake.
Mia. Give me your tablet right now.
It's okay.
Like the kid was perfectly kept out of frame for a comedic reveal at the end. And maybe I'm a stick in the mud, but I just think it's a little weird to have your kids say these inappropriate things just so you can get TikTok clout. And also that's just a stupid challenge because Mia Khalifa has become so famous outside of her adult films that knowing her name is not in any way an indictment of someone's viewing habits. All these videos are so strange. But then again, aren't I kind of grateful they exist so that I can talk about them in my video? Yeah. I do like the mustache.